our government has figured out this fantastic way to get manufacturing to come back to the US. Oh yeah? What's that? They're going to impose tariffs on everything so that countries with products that usually come here are no longer going to want to do that, and then we'll start up production in the US again. Oh, okay. This is cool, right? Well, yeah, how quickly is that supposed to happen? That's a good question. Apparently, there's just going to be a tiny little bit of pain that we need to get through, and then all will be well. Okay, what's tiny? I don't know. How long does it take to make a factory that builds all kinds of stuff and get production for all kinds of complicated things back into this country? Oh, 5 years? 10 years? Yeah, that seems about right. But is a billionaire really concerned about waiting 5 years? Is their money somehow going to get tight? Well, only if they want to purchase an entire country. Good point. So, should be okay, right, for them? Yeah, I think the super rich are going to be fine. So, what a brilliant plan, huh? Well, it kind of brings up another interesting question, which is, why did manufacturing ever leave the U.S.? Well, okay. Yeah, and part of it was that I was around at the time, and what happened? There's like companies like Walmart, and then eventually the whole tech industry in the '90s. They put all their manufacturing into other countries where the wages are much lower for artificial reasons. And they just basically said, oh, well, let's do manufacturing over there because it's cheaper than paying American people and American workers. And then, of course, when you don't have workers in manufacturing here, the factories shut down. So you're saying that we had manufacturing here before? Yeah, of course, for decades and decades. This is one of the first places where manufacturing started happening. Okay, and then it... Yeah, and then it went away. Usually, sort of in the beginning of the 90s at the latest, we saw the car industry moving. Chevrolet had its cars being made in Mexico, but was still claiming that they're made in the U.S. Well, unless you consider Mexico part of the U.S., which I think the current government may want to do soon. Yeah, but... So... Yeah, and so basically, it was so much cheaper because of various currency manipulations to go and pay poor people in other countries to do the manufacturing. And there were no regulations, and so the companies here got to pocket all those profits. You mean just they pocket it all? And well, it also helped the consumer because the prices, of course, were lower. So now you could buy stuff made out of China that was much cheaper than stuff that used to be made in the U.S. But oftentimes the quality also suffered a bit. Okay, so yeah. So basically, now they're trying to reverse that. Now that they've made billions and billions off of having moved it over there, now they're going to kind of try and bring it back. If that's even true. This doesn't sound so good. Yeah, probably not. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Bye.